Mad at what we're doing.
Welcome to the truth about beer.
All the crap that we're interested
All
in.
the crap that we're interested in. I'm Keith Davidson.
I'm Papa Joey Stay,
I'm Tim Rice.
Searching for the
truth.
Exploring.
Exploring
the unexplained.
Investigating the
Investigating
paranormal.
the paranormal.
Subscribe now.
Hit the alert button.
Hit the alert button so you don't miss an episode. Welcome to the truth
About beer.
and
Yeah, there it is.
Hey guys.
hey. Did you hear the music in the beginning? Just curious because we weren't hearing it.
Yeah,
So.
somebody let us know that.
A few technical difficulties this evening.
A few.
Yeah, so we're trying a new platform tonight, and of course, gotta have internet issues, but looks like we might be okay.
Get on your mic, buddy. Oh,
Hey,
you have
guys.
to scoot up.
I missed you so much.
Welcome back, Tim.
Yeah,
I
welcome.
missed you so much. I really did. I really, really did. It's hard watching you from my bed.
What?
Laying in bed watching you guys do the
Okay.
podcast without me. It's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
that's what I meant.
I was curious.
Yeah, that's exactly what I meant.
I should say, huh?
There you go. There you
Okay.
go. So yeah, so this is episode 14.
Of the,
Huh? All things Parapalooza.
That's what tonight's all about.
That's what it's about.
You're saying, what's Parapalooza? Well, you're about to find out.
You're going to find out a whole lot of information.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
And gosh, I'm Morgan and Allison and Kathleen
baby.
and
Hi,
Rebecca. And when he's gone. Okay. And Steve.
Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it.
It says we're blurry. I don't know why we're blurry, because we're not blurry here.
We've been drinking.
We just look that way naturally.
Yeah.
That's right, Mike. That's exactly how we look naturally.
Yeah, we're not blurry here that I can see. But
No, we're on a different bandwidth.
it's
Jeff's on.
Yeah,
And I'm going to give him a call.
we need to give him a call.
Yeah.
Let us know if it clears up, because it's not blurry on our end at all. So
It's going to be different.
it's going to be a little bit different than what you guys see. So
We were about to go down to the Circle K and
steal their Wi-Fi.
he's still Wi-Fi.
Hello.
Hey,
So,
What's up?
how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. How you doing, Tim?
I'm doing much, much better. Thank you.
Nice. It's good to hear your voice again.
It's good to be seen.
It's good to have him next to us again.
yeah.
I bet.
Breaks up the
So
monotony.
I'll just, I mean, I don't want it to be like any kind of a drama or what the hell happened. So I was at my mom's house 3 weeks ago and I got vertigo and fell to the floor, and I've been dizzy for like 2.5 weeks, in and out of the hospital doing MRIs and EKGs, EEGs, contrast, CAT scans, blood work, all that stuff, figuring out why I was dizzy. And they corrected it as of right now. And all right, now I'm going to say this. And if everybody knows what I'm talking about, you chime in on this. I had to have the crystals in my ear reset. So if you guys know what I'm talking about, let me know. Some of you are going to go, what the hell are you talking about? That doesn't make sense. Some people are going to go, oh, yeah, I know what that is. But so anyway, that's what's happened to me. And they corrected it with the Valium and pot, and I'm doing much better.
Yay.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Glad
That's
to
awesome.
hear.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, Mike, we're running off of a phone as a hotspot tonight. So,
So things may be a little weird.
yeah, hopefully it won't be too
not the
unbearable
Valium.
to watch or too difficult. Yeah, and we're just naturally that way, Kay. We're just blurry to begin with. So, sorry.
I was trying to log in on mine to see what it looks like, just to see what they're
okay.
saying. But
Mom, we're on like a phone hotspot. This isn't like NBC. This is like
It was
Telemundo.
last resort type stuff
Yeah,
tonight.
it was either this or nothing.
Yeah, so
But we've got guys coming out to fix the problem tomorrow,
Thursday.
Thursday, and next week it won't be like this. I like it. I think it looks fine.
Yeah, we are a little bit blurry. I do see
That's
it.
all right. They know what we look like, though.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Have a few more beers, and you'll never notice.
And we got some really nice beer here, don't we, Jeff? What is this? Tell us all about it.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, this is a delicious one. This is Highlight. It's an IPA. Figured we've done all sorts of fun beers and everything. We're going to a bit more of a classic IPA, although I wouldn't say this is 100% a classic IPA, but it is probably my favorite IPA right now.
Really?
So this is from Cigar City Brewing. These guys are out of Tampa, Florida. They've been around since they established the company in
It's a green
2007.
can.
They started brewing in 2009. Yeah, green can. It's not going to work for the green can, is it? I keep picking green beers for you guys. I
I
apologize.
know.
There it is.
Yeah, what I like about this one is, and this is totally my take. I was trying to research this. I was trying to get a little bit more information. I couldn't really find anything specific. But how I think about IPAs is you have your from the most bitter to the least bitter is you have your IPA on one end. In the middle is a tropical IPA, and on the far end is the New England IPA, or the hazy or the juicy. And I would put this one in between the IPA and the tropical IPA, because they definitely do not call this a tropical IPA, but they use a lot of the same type of hops that you would use in a tropical IPA. Dry hop, more of the citrus flavors of the hop.
Right.
Out of it, and 7.5 ABV,
7.5.
Ooh, nice.
65 IBU. So it's definitely the highest IBUs that we've done so far on these ones. So but anyway, it's just a delicious IPA. Let's go ahead and pour it.
We need to point these out.
Oh, yes, we
Check
do.
this
Check
out.
this out.
There's just so much
You guys can see
craziness
it.
is going on.
We have Truth
see.
About Beer glasses now.
Yeah, so you can see
Awesome.
That's pretty freaking cool.
Well,
Courtesy
gotta turn
of
right.
Michelle.
Michelle and
thank you,
Shay.
Michelle.
Thank
Shay.
you, Michelle and Shay. This
And look,
is awesome.
these are like real ones. See how the
Yeah, they're nice glasses.
Yeah.
I'm going to pour off to
They're
the
spun.
side because I don't want to get anything on the table here.
all right. How do we?
Down the side. It all kind of depends on the glass. I've had a couple of these today, and I poured in one of my fancy glasses.
feeling
I got
good?
quite a bit of head. This one I poured in a standard glass, and I didn't get nearly as much head.
Yeah, you did pretty good with the head. And it shows the logo really well. I just need to get it.
That's where, so a little tip, and I was, texting Joey and Keith earlier on about the glass. Beer out of a frosted mug, of course, is just absolutely delicious because it's just nice and cold. My understanding, though, and from personal experience, you actually get it more of a head if it's a frosted glass. So I generally, especially with an IPA or a beer like this, is just a room temperature glass. You rinse it out with cold water, and rinsing it out, doing a beer clean glass, as they call it, that really helps. So you don't get too much head. You get an appropriate amount of head.
No, I love it. It's really good. Really good. I can imagine
Yeah,
it
so you-
cold, and right here is perfect. Tastes good.
We're going to try.
Okay, so this one they're talking about clementine and orange peel, caramel malt. My palate's not refined enough to pick out the individual notes like that. I just think it tastes delicious.
Let me.
Okay, we just try that. See how that works. Let us know if that clears up at all, hopefully.
Does the word bark come to mind?
Bart?
Bark,
Oh, Bart?
like a wood,
Oh, like a woodsy taste to it?
No,
like
it's
a nut. No, am I way
You
off?
may?
No,
Yeah.
for me, it's always more of a citrus.
The base is
It's tasty, though.
not Bigfoot.
That's what I get is a lot of grapefruit out of this one. And that's what I've mentioned it before. I just think it's worth repeating because I was actually talking to a buddy earlier today about this. He was talking about the different flavors that you get with this. And this is true with beer, with scotch, with for, but it's not that they add those flavors to wine or to scotch or to some beers. It's just the flavor compound is more, the molecular structure of it is similar to those other flavors that you get. And so the example I always like to give, that's one of the more extreme examples of it, is wintergreen and root beer. Those two flavor compounds are almost identical, which sound completely crazy.
Did you say wintergreen?
But I challenge you.
It does.
You said wintergreen,
Yep.
though,
Next
right?
time you have a wintergreen lifesaver or wintergreen gum or a root beer barrel, think of the opposite flavor, and it totally tastes like it. You can completely convince your brain that that's what it is.
Wow.
And again, it's simply because the flavor compounds are the same. But I just bring that a long time. Getting notes of peach and apricot. I thought they added that flavor, but not in most cases they don't. Now there are other ones like clearly just add orange peel to that, or they add coriander. But anyway, so it's this one, the clementine, the orange peel, caramel malt. You're not getting that, because they added that.
Yeah, right.
No, wintergreen. That's
interesting.
That's
interesting.
I'm going with
that's a fun one. Wintergreen and root beer.
Yeah, I like the root beer. I'm thinking of
sort
those
of a foresty type, barkish. There's barks on trees, right? You know where I'm going.
There could be the flavor
It's
compound there,
wintergreen.
exactly.
Bark, wintergreen, same thing. Yeah.
Could be.
And then the other thing I like to talk about with IPAs, and I think I've hinted at this before, not hinted, I just straight up said it, I guess, on a previous episode, but there's a huge misconception of what an IPA is. The story that everyone knows and that I was telling up until a few weeks ago was that, they were making these pale ales in Britain. They wanted to ship them over to India. The British had over in India, or just for customers in India, it couldn't make the journey without going bad. So they had to add extra barley for alcohol, extra hops to keep it, preserved. That story is complete rubbish, we'll say, since we're talking about the British. That is not where an India pale ale comes from. I should say a very hoppy, high alcohol content. There were beers, absolutely. There were pale ales that got shipped to India, but the part of the story that's not true is they did not make a special kind of beer to make the journey. The way that they stored the beer, and with a beer being fermented, and Tim will find comfort in this because a beer can be 10 years old and it's not going to make you sick.
Right.
It's, a beer can make a journey. A beer can be stored for a long time without going bad. Now it can get skunky, of course. But anyway, so I just always think that's interesting.
But that's why they color the bottles. That's why they darken the bottles.
Absolutely, exactly. And so like the beer that they were making back then, they had that in casks. It was completely sealed. It was dark. They did not need to make that beer extra hoppy or high alcohol. The India Pale Ale that we know of, that we're drinking right now, that style did not really come about until about the 1970s here in the U.S.
Okay.
Hippies, man.
Exactly.
It's all about
I got
hippies.
so much to say. I just got to hold it back. I'm a pirate. I'm a hippie. I'm a wintergreen. I love John Denver. I love pot. I mean, if they could make one with like they have that infused beer, right?
Infused with what?
beer.
Marijuana, probably.
We got to
No,
start doing.
with,
Let's do one of those one time.
CBD or something.
No.
You want the strong stuff. You want the top shelf.
Top shot. But if you could do me a favor and research some of that, I'm sure that's
Yeah, I haven't. I've definitely seen. There's one here in Utah that they make actually that is infused with hemp and things like that. But of course, that doesn't have any hallucinogenic.
sure. But it's a
Sure,
taste.
sure,
It's a bark. It's a flavor. It's a wintergreen.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
So let's do.
He's
the
not giving
research.
up on that one.
No, let's do the research on the marijuana ones. Let's do it.
I'll check it out. I'll see what.
We can pull
I'm
that
definitely
off.
not gonna be able to find it in Utah, that's for sure. But I'll at least send you guys.
No,
where
we've
you
got
can
it
get
here. It's right down at the dispensary. We should look into that.
I imagine someone has to have done it by now.
I'm sure.
Oh yeah. It's there. They have a cooler in there, but every time I go in, I just stay away from that stuff because
Just leave it at that. Just because.
alcohol is just
Yeah.
plenty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to confuse things. You don't want to like fool with Mother Nature.
No. And let's video quality this evening.
No, I think it's great.
Well, a lot of people saying it's fading in and out the audio.
Well,
so
Turn it off.
don't do that. We don't want you to do that if the audio is good. No,
Just squint.
I tell you what, just lay down on a couch, close your eyes, put on a mask and an eye mask, and just listen to us. We'll do an NPR. We'll do an NPR show tonight. Who's got
So we're
stress?
streaming off of a phone, so because we're having some internet issues, so that is going to be a little bit laggy and possibly blurry. But
But
we do
Jeff
apologize.
sounds great.
Jeff sounds
what?
great,
It's the same from here.
and
so.
the beer tastes great.
Yes.
You can say through the phone connection, things sound great. I am watching you online right now, and it's definitely pixelated, but
Yeah,
Yeah, well,
line sounds
I'm
good from here.
pixelated.
So all of our complexions are just perfect.
Our pixelation
Our
is
complexions. Yeah.
pretty darn perfect.
Yes.
Pixelated. What was my word? Complexicated.
So Steve,
So
we
we
did,
have a
we did go to the
complexicated.
lowest setting on the camera. Oh, we can see if there's. I don't.
That
think
was like
there is-
380, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't think.
Let's
there's
do black and
lowest.
white, man.
Any lower? Or
If we do
360?
black and white, it'd probably do real good.
Yeah, 360 is what we're at. So we're at low def right now on the camera. I think it's just the bandwidth isn't there, so it's,
At least we can communicate.
at least we're talking.
Absolutely.
So.
But
Well,
yeah, so that's all I've got on the beer. I guess the last thing I will mention is this is actually, I believe it is the most popular craft IPA right now in the country. If I
Really?
read correctly, which surprised me because I didn't discover this until just about 6 months ago. But apparently nationwide, this thing is just selling like crazy now. And you have to specifically put it in that craft category because there's like Goose absolutely dominate this one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this is specifically in the 6-pack that you purchased it in. It's, if not number one of the fastest growing IPAs right now in the country. And I hope you guys agree with me. You can see why. I think it's just absolutely a delicious IPA.
So if you look at the can,
I see Mike the Naked Bigfoot on there.
I see.
in his
It's his,
orchard.
that's
there.
what I'm just saying. He just farted basil leaf. Look,
Wow.
and then it's got a like. Is that an ear of corn? And then it's got some pine cones, and
No,
then
the
it's
pine
got
cone,
Evil
those are the
Knievel.
hops.
Those are the hops.
And
Those
it's
are
got
the
Evil
hops.
Knievel with a.
We thought it was an artichoke in the one beer. we did.
electric hand.
Oh, the big thing that looks like the Iracorn, I think that's the Hyalai.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
don't
a
know if you call
highlight,
it a
dude,
glove.
isn't it?
And
I
there's
would assume it's a glove. But
all
the
the
soup.
meteor coming from the sky, right
You know,
in the middle.
You know what I find interesting about it? Your IBUs are up at 65, but it's not. It's really not
That's the
that
highlight
bitter.
ball.
It's a highball.
Highball.
yeah, no, they do a good job. They blend what is it, 6 hop varieties? It says
Yeah.
they do it
he's
really well, and
catching
that's what I think that they've got to be doing, like a wet hopping to get the IBUs up, but then they're also doing a dry hopping at the end, which again bring out more of the kind of the citrus flavor. That would be my guess. I couldn't find an answer, but it is for 65 IBUs. This is a very well balanced IPA.
Yeah, because we've had beers that have had
the
lower
game.
IBUs on it, and it seemed a lot
what
more
it's called?
bitter than what this is. There's a couple from Santan that have lower IBU ratings than this, and they seem a little bit more bitter than this. I think.
Yeah, no, this
Right?
doesn't
Don't you think?
seem.
It's not bitter at all.
No, it's a very smooth. I mean, for IPAs,
Yeah,
it
for
is very
IPA,
smooth.
because I
smooth.
told these guys when I first met them, like the IPA, like IPA, and we've had many IPAs since we've done this.
We've done some good ones too.
And yeah, I'm an IPA guy now.
And I'm just curious, on the bottom of your can, what is the date the yours was canned on?
1947.
June 29th.
All right, so you're even a little bit out of the freshness window, but not too bad. No, you're still
July,
within the
August,
freshness
September.
window. I'm bad
three
at
months, 90
3
days.
months. You're still within the freshness window. I was just curious because the last time, like I say, it was a Utah beer, and that's what it was. Is you guys had a much more fresh
Oh
beer
yeah,
than
we
I
had
that's
like
right.
it was
That's right,
made like
yeah.
yesterday, and you were sucking on something like 2 years old.
Yeah, exactly.
I remember that. That was funny.
I think it was that
Which
old.
actually, so it got me thinking because when I went to grab this 6-pack, there was one of them that was from April, and I almost grabbed it, and I was like, oh wait, no. So I dug around and I found one from August.
Hi, Lindsay. Hi, Lindsay.
But anyway, well, that's all I've got, guys. So,
All right,
Wow.
buddy. Thank you so much. much.
Cool.
I've missed you.
Yeah. Oh, I miss you too, man.
Next
Seriously, I can't
time
tell you.
you're in
I'm so
town,
happy
we
you're
have to
back.
get together.
Yeah, so we're
Absolutely.
last I looked, we were only 8 away, so I don't know.
Let's just do it, man. Let's just do
No,
it.
we're going to make a big
All right, I tell
production
you
out
what,
of this one.
we could
gonna
get
be big.
8 new subscribers tonight.
Yeah, but we don't have the beer here, so we can't do it.
You don't have the beer?
No, it's at my house.
Not here. Not
Okay,
yet.
it's gonna have to
So we
be
gotta
next
wait.
time.
It's gonna be a big production once it's done.
So next week when we get to 650, we'll do it.
Okay. It's only 500, but
Yeah.
Well, I know, but
So we'll get there.
we'll get there. We'll be
get
there
there.
by next Tuesday for sure, and we'll have better internet
So
by next
Yep.
Tuesday. So.
let's do the 10-year-old Budweiser, and then we'll do the Budweiser taste test as well.
I
Did
love
we-
it.
Yes.
I can't remember.
Yep.
Is that how we want to do it? Let's do that all in
Yeah.
one
Yep.
episode.
Yeah. For sure.
The date on the bottle says 2007 of the Budweiser.
Well,
So
13.
That will. Yeah.
about
I'm
13
interested to
years.
see your reaction, Tim.
and it was 90 days old. Oh no! Please let it be dark bottle that helps me.
It'll be interesting, nevertheless.
I ain't scared.
Yeah. So Tim will do that, and then we, separate from that, we'll do the Budweiser, Miller High Life, Coors Banquet blind taste test.
I will
yeah,
totally
that'll be
win
great.
that one.
That'll be fun.
I got
Cool.
every one of those pegged.
You think you do?
That'll
Oh, I
be
know I
interesting.
do.
It'll
We'll
be
see.
really interesting.
We'll see.
We'll
I mean,
see.
I don't really drink
I do.
them at any kind of a lot. So I don't doubt that
I
you'll
do.
have a better an edge on us.
There are times where we went to like parties and they're like, "Hey, beer? Yeah, it's good." I'm like, "Yeah, all right, whatever." And you drink it, and Miller Lite, you drink it, you drink it, you drink it. But anyway, all right. So Jeff, thank you so much, man.
Awesome.
Yeah. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Another great job
We'll
as
talk to you
usual.
later.
All right. We'll talk to
Have
you
a good
soon.
Thank you
night.
very much. You too. We'll see. Yeah.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye.
Yeah, we haven't had a disappointing beer yet, have we?
No, we haven't.
They've all been delicious.
No.
And
I
you
think
missed the last few.
The only one that any of us has ever had a problem with since we've been together.
Well, you're
was
pointing
a-
at me. I wasn't the only one who had a problem
it was
with
a
it.
Bigfoot. He couldn't handle it.
You guys almost puked on the
Oh,
first
that's
drink,
right.
and then you
Didn't
said,
it? Was
yes,
it-
you did.
You had to drink
I
3
didn't.
times.
I just
I
said
loved it.
I did too.
You said after the third sip, it kind of grew on you.
Oh,
but
the
after the
third
first sip, you said it was
perfect.
terrible.
The first sip is really not
I said the first sip was great.
Right. Yeah,
You
you
did?
liked it from the
I
very
liked it
beginning.
from the very beginning. Yeah.
Tim said the first sip sucked,
The
but after the
first
third
sip
one, it was
was
okay.
scary.
What was the ABV on that?
I
It was
don't
like
remember.
9
12
something.
No.
Wasn't it?
No,
It
it
was
was
12.
high. It was high.
I don't think it was 12.
It was 9
it?
something.
It was 9 something.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that we had that was 12 was that
Dragon's milk, wasn't
Dragon's Milk.
it? Yeah, that was high.
That was
That was the highest. And that was
Awesome.
delicious.
Yeah,
that
it
was
was.
good.
Yeah,
That was really
Oh.
good. This is good though. I like this one.
Yeah.
This is really good.
hi everybody. So
Hey everyone, let's get this
Should we-
Parapalooza started.
We apologize about the internet connection again. We'll
sure.
Apologize. to
Yeah, if you're
everybody who's
just
on.
joining us.
But hey, thank you for sticking with us though.
Anybody got any word on the crystals? Doesn't look like it. I guess I'm just an idiot.
You left everybody dumbfounded on that one. Like, huh?
They're all Googling it.
Huh?
Oh yeah.
You have to drink.
Nice.
All right. No, I thought. Okay.
You have to drink when we do that.
Oh, that's right. I missed it.
Oh Jesus. Glad we got
Thank
more.
God I'm back.
Do it again. Oh, I thought you were doing it again. All right, so Parapalooza.
So
Hit it.
That's coming up real soon.
Tell me about it.
yeah, we needed to tell you about it. Tim, it was Tim's idea.
I think it was.
He
my
doesn't
idea.
remember it.
No, you guys were on the show last week, and they're like, "Yeah, Tim actually came up with the idea," and I'm like,
You said it in passing. We
Yeah.
said we need to have like a virtual Paracon, and then you came
Yeah.
out with,
And you
then
said-
you said Parapalooza. We're like,
"Yeah,
Wow.
And then eventually it came back to me that I did it, but
Right.
at first I thought they just lied.
no, it was a great idea. It just kind of stuck with
So
us.
anyway, have we got any feedback on it?
So actually, we've got
some.
a lot of feedback. Yeah, yeah. So it seems we're moving forward with it.
Okay, is there
So-
anything we can tease or
Well,
advertise or?
Here's what we need to do is we're trying to get more of our paranormal family that we have our para-unity with
To be involved with us.
to be involved in it, and that's what we wanted to kind of explain tonight as the basis of a Parapalooza isn't about the truth about beer and suds.
It's parafamily.
It's about the para family, and it's
Is that a good word?
yeah, I like it, and it's something that's not going to be broadcast from our YouTube channel.
No.
Now we have separate YouTube channel, separate Facebook page that will be
Parapalooza. Yep.
yeah, that is for
So
just Parapalooza.
everyone gets involved.
yeah. So we want to get everybody involved in it.
Oh, we're going to highlight all the things you have, all your guys' best experiences, and we'll incorporate them into that.
yeah, that'll be part of it.
I'm just making shit up.
I like the way Tim thinks on the fly. But
yeah.
Evidently, is my. No, but no. We'll get things from other people that are like highlights of what they do.
Yeah, like for
And we'll-
for starters, those that are signed up to help us out and to join, the Para Unity family.
Para Unity, that's a good
yeah.
word. I don't think I've heard
I
that
can't-
before.
Well, I can't take credit for that one. That one's
Really?
been around.
That's already
Para
been
Unity.
used?
oh, it's
Yes.
been around. Yeah.
Is Parapalooza new though?
Yes.
All right, that's fine.
I guess.
That's fine.
You just never know. But we do have Brian from Ghost Quest
Yes.
USA,
Thank
on
God.
ghostquest.net. That is going to be taking an hour block to go over haunted locations and stuff like that. And
We've got Miss Elizabeth,
Yes.
who is willing to join us for probably an hour, I would think, on we're not saying haunted dolls, we're saying
no.
spirited dolls.
spirited dolls,
Spirited dolls.
or the
Special dolls.
Special dolls.
spirited vessels.
Vessels, right.
Yes.
So
Special
she'll be doing
spirited
that.
vessel dolls.
I think we have we got Vinny on tonight. I think we're trying to talk Vinny into doing a section on equipment, ghost equipment.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of people out there have been asking about how do you use the equipment,
Right,
where do you
right.
get it, blah,
Yeah,
blah, blah.
so
This is going to be
good
It's going to be
section on
very
that.
educational as far as people want to experiment on their own.
And I think to Joey's point, that I'll just kind of reiterate the point and bring up another point, is that this is a chance for you guys, our Para family, to come together and really promote yourselves as well. This is an outlet to do that. So we promote your channels, promote your products, whatever you have. This is a chance to get everybody together and put yourself out there.
Yeah,
So
it's not just about Keith
Yeah, we all have our followings and stuff.
and
but,
Joey and me.
what? Well,
It's
it
about
is-
all of us, man. I mean, he's serious. No, what he said, I back that 100%.
it really is a chance for
You
people to
guys
get together and grow.
We're encouraging you guys to
Right.
expand your horizon and go with us, and let's educate the world. I mean, if we bring you guys out into the open, it could help people all over the world, because it's experiences that everybody has had that may help somebody else that has had the same experience and validate it. And this is what it's all about. It's about education. And I would love to be we would love to be the vessel of education to bring. You want me to shut up?
No. But I was trying to finish a point
go
about
ahead.
the
I'm
whole
sorry.
thing.
I need another beer.
I mean, because we all have our own followings, each of
I don't
of
want a
us.
following.
And but when we all come together, that following just gets a whole lot bigger.
Exactly.
Right.
And so
And people
we can
learn.
help each other.
There
grow.
are people in Indonesia, there are people in Keflavik Iceland that hear stories from all of our paranormal family, para family, and it validates. And they're like, oh my God, that's exactly what happened to me. So it brings the whole world together on a paranormal
on a paranormal parallel.
plane, parallel.
Ooh, I like that. Paranormal parallel.
A parallel.
There's many
a
parallels.
paranormal L.
All right, I'll shut up now.
So we also have Mike, who agreed to do a segment on Bigfoot.
Yes.
So that'd be
That'd
cool.
be awesome.
Yep.
You know what? Bigfoot doesn't believe in you either.
And Alicia, if she can get
Signal.
signal from a haunted ship, she's going to go live on one of the blocks that we have there. So hopefully that'll work out. And that's what we'd like to try to get some more of. Would love to have everybody that has a channel that does like to do the live shows, live feeds, is to join us that night.
And let us know. We'll give you a block. We'll give you a block of time if you guys want to go live and share your experiences with us. That'd be really cool. You got to hit us up and let us know so we can fill you in, because the schedule is filling up. So
yeah, it is.
It is?
Yes,
it is.
It's
And
filling up.
and so one thing I wanted to kind of point out too on it is we've kind of spearheaded the idea to do it, but really what our hope is for Parapalooza is to be able to take turns.
That wasn't my
with-
original idea.
That
No,
wasn't.
I'm kidding.
I know. He does this to me all the time. He likes to
I'm
throw me off.
totally-
when I'm-
I had the idea. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Okay,
right
yeah.
there.
Yeah. So what was I saying?
Let Joey finish.
What was I saying there, Tim? Before you so rudely interrupted.
You were saying the idea was to switch off.
Just switch off.
That's right. So this year,
not all
or
about
this,
us.
it could be a semi-annual
Right.
type of a thing we do.
Right.
So this first one,
Not funny. Is that
are all right. Forget it.
Just mute.
no,
just mute.
you're right. You're absolutely right, dude.
You know, Joey, you have total control. You can mute him.
That's true,
just turn me off.
and I did. Oh, he's number 2.
I think you muted me.
You're in the middle. You should be there. Okay, there we go. You there with me, Keith? Yeah.
Just shut up, Tim.
Okay. So yes, if we do a semi-annual thing, then the next round would be great if one of you was the host.
Yes.
And took over. So no, I'm keeping you muted.
You're still
Tell you.
talking.
That's exactly what I came up with the Parapalooza, that they could give.
Okay, now you say.
Now I can't even hear.
Because you're still muted.
No, you're not.
Oh, you're
muted,
not
no.
muted. You're unmuted now. That's funny. Oh man. So we really want to grow this thing. We're actually, Joey and I had discussed. So we have a YouTube channel that's for Parapalooza now, and we want to use that as an avenue for everybody. Everybody can post to it. Everybody can, share their story. You guys okay over there?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
we're good.
Okay.
I had to put it back in.
Oh. That does not look good on camera.
Let's see.
Dirty minded.
So we want to turn some time over to your suggestions
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Via Parapalooza.
No, right now.
right now.
Oh, right
'Cause
now. Let's go.
We're looking for
Come on, bring it.
for ideas of topics and things that you would like to see happen during Parapalooza.
We want to know. No, because if you mess up the signal, we're going to lose. Don't touch it. Don't touch the phone.
silence it.
I'll deal with your Scooby Doo sound. So yeah, we want ideas. We want suggestions. We want you guys to volunteer. Take an hour block and talk about what you want to talk about. I mean, we have our ideas, but our ideas really don't matter. We
That was
want to
my
know what you
idea.
guys want. Okay, you got that across.
I'm confused.
We get that.
Well, we like to get to the point.
It's a 2-hour show. I'm going to hurry really quick.
It's really supposed to be an hour show, but we
Well,
kind
it's
of
never
extended
going to
it
be an
to 2
hour. I
hours.
watched you guys while I was gone. It was
It'll be an hour tonight.
Yeah, when we had-
20. Tonight, it could
We
be
had
on.
guests.
Yeah, we
don't have guests tonight.
Tonight
so.
we just wanted to really drive home the Parapalooza idea because it is next weekend.
And Ghost would be willing to help us out. So yes, Wendy, please.
I actually, one of the ideas I had, Wendy, and I think Joey and I kind of discussed it on our opening day, which we haven't decided if it's Friday or Saturday yet, just based on how many people we get. But if it is Saturday, we like to do our opening hour with us and you guys, and with Vinny, with AZ Paranormal, and Ghost. We'll all get on together, and we'll kind of launch the Parapalooza together because we're family. What the hell are you guys doing?
Well, you're not ready for one.
Well, you can pass one down this way. I mean, I could be ready real soon. I was trying to make a point, damn it.
I'm sorry. We all have this issue.
We all have this issue tonight. It must be the weather.
Yeah, we had I ran into a haboob
Like a
on the way
freak
here.
storm. Yeah.
My knees are hurting, so yeah, it's a barometric pressure.
It was a haboob. Haboob.
Whoever's talking to me, just leave me alone.
Just stop it.
Yeah, we're using Tim's phone, so please leave him alone.
Yeah,
because we
thank
need
you.
his phone for our internet
Hotspot.
connection tonight, or our hotspot.
that's why we're breaking up.
We are.
No, we're not really. It's lagging, but it's okay.
At least send
I
me a
poured that
letter.
one a little too quick.
So we definitely need ideas from you guys. So we got 14 people on, and I know only about 5 of you are talking.
14?
Right now, so, whoever
That we
else is
can
on
see.
that's listening and is part of our para family, please reach out to us. Let us know.
I would just like to take this time to say that half of our fans are my family. Hello, Mom. Hello, baby, my wife, and hello, Morgan, my daughter.
How come I don't see them?
I did see Allison.
They gave
on
up.
There.
Allison
No,
was
they're-
on.
they're
Well,
still
Allison was
there.
on there. They're all together.
Yep.
It's a
I
family
got
affair.
a big family. Thank God.
So
That looks beautiful.
that's a hit on that. Thing.
That's pretty.
Good Lord, look at that.
You can see the whole logo. That's beautiful.
That is cool. That's really cool. Michelle, you and Shay did a kick-ass job.
Yeah,
on these.
these
Those
are awesome.
Really
Love
cool.
it.
Very
Am I
cool.
allowed to go home and sleep with one of these?
No, they got to stay here. For
They
the show.
do?
Yeah.
Just one?
These are drink.
I will drink out of it every day, I promise.
We have to leave 3 of them here.
I'm sure we can make more.
I'm sure we can.
I'm sure it's a possibility.
Yes.
Wow, we are so off base tonight.
Oh, we really are.
It's me,
I'm
all
gonna-
right? It's my
Colin.
vertigo. I came back and kind of threw a
It's
wrench
contagious,
in everything.
huh?
Well, yeah.
We're getting crystals growing in our ears just being this close to you.
I tried to give them pot, but they wouldn't take it.
So I got to say something about what happened the other night real quick. So you know how we're up to number 4.
Right.
And I don't know if really, I wouldn't say number 5 happened, but I know we're laying in bed.
Wait a minute.
All of a
What does that mean?
sudden we heard, I'll explain. I'll go back to it. I'll catch you up here in a minute. Didn't you watch last week?
Julie's reveal.
Julie's reveal?
Up to number 4.
So Jahan, the new doll that we got,
She
which you
works
haven't
in
seen yet,
5s.
she works in 5s, and we've had 4 different things happen.
Oh,
thus
that's right.
far.
Got it. I'm back. Never
So-
mind. Sorry.
I had family in town this weekend, and the other night we're laying in bed, and
With your family?
all of a sudden, wow, how did I know you were going to go there?
Thank God.
No.
Who's glad I'm back? Come
Lindsay
on.
and
Who's
I,
glad I'm
it was
back?
just, it was just Lindsay and I and the dogs, but that's beside the point. But no, we heard banging downstairs, and I didn't know if it was cabinets, but it happened 3 times.
Ooh.
And I think Lindsay went down there and didn't see anything, but it was really weird.
So did number 5 ever happen?
I
that night?
don't really, I'm not going to chalk it up to number 5. I'm really not, because
didn't
the other
happen.
ones were a little bit more exciting than just noises.
Because of the 4 things
Well,
that
you know,
happened.
noises can be pretty darn exciting.
That's a number 5.
Yeah.
If you don't know
Where they come from?
where they're coming from. We had seen
Yeah.
and that was spectacular.
That was spectacular.
I would have counted that.
Spectacular.
So I don't know, Lindsay.
Paratacular. That's a new word. That's
Oh
mine.
my God, now we're gonna have to have Timisms, not only Joeyisms.
That's a new word.
Timisms.
Timism.
We're just gonna have
It
a-
was
Paratacular.
totally paratacular.
I like that.
That's a good word.
Oh man, it gets one of these,
Write that down.
and it gets one of these,
Somebody write that down. It was
And-
paratacular.
and it's like this.
Paratacular.
What the hell is in this beer?
I don't know, but it's paratacular.
Paratelacular.
That's a good word.
I at least like paratacular.
Paratacular. Is that the first thing I said?
Yeah, paratacular.
Paratacular.
Besides Parapalooza.
Parapalooza.
Paratacular.
Paratacular.
I like that.
So Parapalooza is going to be parapatacular. I like it.
We have our own language now.
I'm going to have to go back and watch this just to remember what I made up.
We can write it.
So Allison, did you? Oh, Julie.
Did she? No, we don't. No. I think she was a little tired of me.
Oh, well, you weren't on that show. So.
I typed in.
You did type in. We did see you type in. Everybody
Yeah.
said hi to you, and yeah. So it's Jahan that is making all the ruckus. Not really. I don't think. Well, it could be a combination of Julie and Jahan. They could be both playing together. So,
We need a song, dude.
what?
We need a Julie song and a
Jahan.
Jean playing together.
Yeah,
That'd be interesting.
and you missed. I have a new doll too.
Oh yeah, he
There
does.
was a boy.
They're girls.
What
girls.
is yours?
Both girls.
Well,
finally got it?
we named her Juno, but then when we did a session with her, we found out her name was Anne. So, I'll show you a picture of Juno.
You know what? I really am trying to think of something funny, but that's incredible.
Tim's gonna
That's pretty
freak
cool.
when he sees Juno.
That's parapalistic.
when he says, "Where's the bong button?" Bong button.
Oh, well, all we have
Boing.
is
Sorry, I can't freaking read from here.
we don't.
Boing.
All we got is we have that one,
I can't read.
and we've got the fail one.
Now let's go.
Oh, you hit the
I hit two at the same time.
clap at the same time. That's interesting.
This one. This is kind of like a boing.
We need to talk about this.
Yes,
Okay, here.
it's in your hands.
Oh, you want me to hold it up? I can
Sure.
hold it. Is anybody going to see it though? So we got our book from Brian.
Yeah. Right, awesome.
I'm trying to hold it up so
It just came in today, so
Sweet. I can't wait to see it.
yeah.
So we have him on our Parapalooza talking about haunted places.
So
That'd be very
excited.
cool. That's a personal message. I don't want to read that message.
No, it's really cool. It's really done well.
Yeah, it is. I'm excited to take a look at it. We'll have to read it.
It's bedtime stories.
So for a small price of $79.95, in care
That
of,
one's priceless.
in care of, and we'll send you a copy of this.
Yeah, because that copy's priceless.
Oh, $1,000. I'm sorry. $79.95. You guys will send you a copy.
And you can get a digital
won't
copy
send-
of
we won't
that.
send you a copy.
You can go to ghostquest.net,
Yep.
and I believe on Amazon, you can also get a hard copy or a digital copy. And this, in his first book, is Haunted Location Guide to New York.
Which is fascinating.
Yeah.
Just to mention, discount on the code.
All right, will you stop now?
Oh, goodness.
Darren's on. Darren.
Hey, Darren.
Hey, Darren, save us.
Shadow Man.
The Shadow Man knows.
Oh, man.
So you think it was cabinet slamming then, Lindsay? Is that what you said, Keith?
I think it was. I'm not sure what the hell it was, but
So I would, and cabinets just don't slam on their own.
no, not typically.
So I would chalk it up to number 5.
You want to call that number 5?
Yeah, you
I
can
would
call that
call
number
it
5.
Call it number 5. I'm good with that.
Yeah. Are you good with that?
On the
Lindsay?
on the para scale, I'd call it a number 5. If you don't know what a para scale is, PMS, it's kind of weird. We have to explain it to you.
Damn it! Who keeps texting you?
We can't talk about it on camera. But the para scale is unbelievable. You gotta trust me. Once you know what it is, it's freaking cool. So
What is the para scale?
PMS. It's
PMS.
PMS.
how you said
PMS. And we'll let you know what the paranormal scale is because it's really, really complicated.
You're going to have to let us in on it too.
Yeah, because we
You
have
don't
no
know about the
friggin'
para
clue.
scale?
Parasail. I've heard about parasail.
No, I've gone up in the air in a parasail, but the Parapalooza scale, no, the parascale.
Parasail.
All right, so on the parascale, and let me explain this. No, I won't explain it. On the parascale, I
you
would
looking at
say
me?
you're about a 3.
So is this kind of like
I would say
Dr.
you're about a
Hynek's
5
his scale that he made for encounters? Is it kind of that kind of a thing?
for belief and encounters. He's still waiting for like the big thing, right?
The big, yeah.
So
big
he's
thing.
at a
Whatever that
3.
big-
He's at a 3. He's had the big thing.
I'm really scared about this show.
You've had a big thing?
No, he was with me. You were with me in that little building out back.
Whoa,
Yeah,
you
no, we
probably-
were together, and
You just didn't talk about that.
okay, we
You
were
saw
alone.
the video.
No, I didn't.
You didn't show him the
There
video
was no video
of our.
of your big thing. There was no video.
It
of
was a big thing. We
Yes,
think,
yes.
dude, we had an encounter, and I think it was one of the biggest encounters. Oh my god,
It's sounding worse.
Now I'm starting to listen to myself, and I'm thinking,
Stop.
no, we had a very cool investigation. Him and I were in this room, and we had a amazing time together. You guys are dirty as shit.
You're the one telling the story.
I'm telling a true story. I'm telling a paraplegistic story.
You might want to give a little more detail.
So anyway,
instead of
this
just saying you were in a room
we
together.
were in this
and-
room. We were investigating up in Oracle. It's a museum. It's a haunted place. It was a tuberculosis hospital. Lots of people died there. They had people laying out on the streets. If you've seen our podcast, you know what we're talking about. Everybody here knows what we're talking about. So this isn't like comedy night. I'm serious. Okay, go on.
No, so what happened?
Well, it's still an episode to come, so I don't
okay.
want to
So
give
we-
away too
true.
much
Let's
of
not
it.
give away
All
too
right,
much.
so you're on a
But yeah, we had
so here's the
had some
parascale.
cool stuff.
Here's the parascale.
Okay.
You told my wife, and you've told me, I really want to have that
Experience.
experience.
Right, right.
That experience. You haven't had that yet.
No.
You've
Well,
told me that.
No, I really
I
haven't.
think you're around a 3.
Okay.
You were with me in that little room, and I'm thinking you're what? Are you a 5, or would you say you're more than that?
Let's say I'm a skeptical. Skeptical?
So that didn't even register on the scale when the chair just flew across
no,
the
I mean
room
that
twice?
was definitely freaky, but it's something that I'd rather discuss in private.
So that didn't put you at a 5. You're at a 3 with him.
Well, see, okay, I guess we could go about it here because, see, in my mind, I'm not seeing the chair. I know you're close to it. I know the maps can hit the chair. You know, the
so
boards
you
and
still-
stuff.
you-
So it's,
you
no,
need a
I'm not saying.
debunking.
I'm saying I can explain it in my head,
Right.
Because I didn't see it. But if
because that's
what
the only way it
happened,
makes
that's what
sense.
my head says.
And when
Okay,
the box flew out of my hand,
right. I didn't see it actually fly. I didn't see it leave your hands.
So you can't be at a 5.
So no. So I mean, I witnessed the things that happened, and so my experience in that room
a 1.
is by your explanation of what happened, because I have to believe
Because your camera
exactly what
was
you
not.
said happened. Because
Okay.
when what I witnessed happening, my head can say, "Oh, okay, well that was the map that hit the chair. That was your foot that hit the chair." You know,
I love
And
these
so-
guys. The best part about us is that we're still skeptical, and that
Yeah.
you've got to have skepticism. You've got to be, because if not, you're fake. You're like you're trying to do this for a reason. You're trying to get attention. The best part about you guys is you're honest. And when you have that encounter, when you have that experience, you're like, oh, yeah, I felt that.
Now, I will say, on your parascale, you weren't with us at the Doña Ana.
No.
I would say the experience we had there would probably bring me up to a 5.
Yeah.
Okay, how about you?
experience.
Which,
Yeah.
Are you at a 5?
I'm
Out of all the
at that,
experiences you are you at a 5?
of experiences, that was probably the closest one that my brain could not explain.
Let's say so on a Parascale, you're at a 5. That's impressive.
And we went to extensive lengths on the first one we experienced. We went, and Wendy, correct me if I'm wrong on this, but we went to extensive lengths to disprove what we thought happened. Extensive lengths. And there was still a lot of things when you go back and you listen to the audio, which we will share with you guys. You can't.
We couldn't duplicate.
You can't disprove it.
Well, yeah, and I'm thinking Lindsay is probably a 7 and Allison's probably a 9 because she got the hell scratched out of her in a room. Mm-hmm. So let's just, I mean, if you, all right, what do you guys think on a Parascale?
So
What's
it's 1 to
your
10?
belief in paranormal? 1 to 10. What's your belief in paranormal? Curious. 3. It doesn't matter what it is. I mean, we're all a para family. We've all either had an experience. We wouldn't even be communicating about this. So I'm thinking Bigfoot. I'm thinking he's probably a 10.
Mike?
Mike, are you still with us?
I'm thinking
Mike's-
make it Bigfoot's a 10.
Mike's probably a 10, I would say.
And, you know, I think Wendy's up above a 5.
Allison says she's a 10.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I would agree with that.
so that's a Parascale.
All right.
And then I
like
have
that.
to go down to the city
So-
of Phoenix tomorrow and patent that.
The Parascale? All right.
Periscope.
Well, I like that, though. That's good.
You guys are laughing at me.
No,
while
it's
I
an,
do
No,
that.
we're not
it's an
laughing. I
interesting-
just think
it's an interesting con- now that you explained it.
Yeah.
I know. Well, it comes quick, and then unless I hurry up and get it out, it goes.
I'm trying to read these.
Rebecca says she's
6.
six-ish.
Six-ish. So that
That's
means between a
awesome.
6 and a 7.
So now in our para family, we have everyone that can give their Parascale.
Right.
This is really cool.
We just,
That's all.
wow.
Oh, by the way, I am definitely 11.
I think
Just
you
so
said-
everybody
I think you said
knows.
10 was the highest.
I'm a 10.
Well, see, that was the beauty of our encounter.
Yeah, it
we
was.
was
That's what
together
brought us
because
together.
my brain could kind of say, well, this is what could have happened. But see, there were things that did happen at the same time that my brain could not explain.
Right.
Which added to the credibility of your story on it. Because I mean, I had the K2 going, and the K2 was just going right off the scale when these crazy things were happening.
Right.
You know, and so I can't explain why the K2 was doing that.
Right. And I'm not here
So-
to try and convince you.
No, and it's
we
not,
were
and I
trying
don't
to
doubt you.
experience
That's
it
what I'm trying to
together.
say. I don't doubt what you're telling me that you believe, and you know, that this
Right.
is what happened.
Right.
It's just I can't say that I witnessed it the same way you witnessed
Right.
it.
Right.
When you
So-
start bleeding on your black, I think you'll go to a 10,
Bleeding on my back. Yeah,
like Allison did.
yeah. No, that she got
That
scratched
was
good.
definitely a scratch.
But yeah, that was a good experience. So we had a great experience.
Yeah.
Cameras, equipment aside, that was pretty darn cool.
I can't read what Wendy said. Did Wendy say she's an 11 or a 1 with an exclamation
No,
point?
Wendy, I know what you are. It's your 11. I'm 11.
Because Darren has one of those special marshals.
Okay,
that
all
go
right.
up to
So
11,
we have to come up
right?
with another
the Para Plus.
Paraplace.
It's the Para Plus scale.
Paraplus guy. Well, and that was another question I was going to ask. So, are you basing the Paris scale off of your total experiences that
Yeah,
you've
it's
had,
almost
or is
like
it
it's-
based on what experience?
No,
So
it's based
so
on
a-
like so the first, second, third, fourth
So
kind.
it's a median of all your experiences.
Yes.
Okay.
That's your Parascale. Is like, have you been through Close Encounters of the First was a visual, second, which is
right.
contact, third, which is abduction, fourth, what's the third is abduction.
No.
Fourth is abduction, isn't it? Fourth kind is abduction.
Yeah, fourth
No,
is
it's third.
No, first is of sight.
Sight, second is of
Yeah, no, it's way up there because the third kind
abduction.
is no, that wasn't abduction. That was actually seen. Close Encounters, the third kind, that he wasn't abducted.
No, he had physical contact.
But he saw.
He saw
Yeah,
it,
he
yeah.
saw.
Fire in the sky. That's
Yeah, I think we're
the
talking
third kind.
fourth or fifth is an
So on
abduction,
this paranormal scale, I'm not saying I've been probed.
I've been probed
Okay, you're a 10.
in Roswell.
In that case, we've both been probed.
Oh, okay, then you're both 10s. But you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like you've seen, you've experienced, what's the scale that you think? Because you can't go based on the first, second, and third kind. This is a parascale as to how much you totally believe in the paranormal. And a lot of people are going to have a different number, and you can't put it in like the first.
Well,
second, or
that's
third.
what's like Rebecca's saying. What I said, kind of that. I mean, our brains automatically kind of try to explain to our cells, our psyche of what could have caused things, or you know, what would happen.
But there's a point where your psyche is like,
Yeah,
dude, what the
there's a
hell
point
was
where you
that?
just cannot explain it,
Exactly.
and that's
That's a
the stuff
parascale.
Okay. Yes, and Darren does have one of those Marshalls that go to 11. I want one of those.
What? You have one that goes to 11?
Yeah, you've seen Spinal Tap, haven't you? This is Spinal Tap.
Yeah.
It means a classic.
I haven't had one.
Well, that's a good thing.
I
hear
don't
they're very
watch
painful.
movies, so is that a movie?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know.
It's about a band
It's a good movie.
called Spinal Tap. It's
Classic.
kind of their.
I don't watch movies. I've
That's
never
awesome.
seen. I don't watch movies.
You need to. I know you haven't even seen Young Frankenstein yet.
Really?
Did you say you hadn't even seen?
No, I haven't seen that.
That one. That's a great movie.
Gone with the Wind.
No, Poltergeist.
No,
Poltergeist,
haven't
yeah.
seen it. I was told as a child if I ever watched it, I'd go to hell.
Oh well, we're all going to hell
We're all
anyway.
going to hell.
I know, so
You might as well watch it. You know.
So while we're talking, I want to try something. So this is a new platform we're playing around with tonight, and I want to roll our
Shout-outs?
family. Yeah, our shout outs.
Let's
Yeah,
do it.
let's do
So
it.
see how this works. It may totally crash our video. but
Oh,
we'll see.
that's
We'll see how that
cool.
works.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I kind of
That's
a little
bad.
skip
Little
to it.
Skippy to it, but
Dude, we're parapopular.
Paraprofessional. Allison said you won't even go to the movies. What the hell's wrong with you? You won't
No,
even
I
to the
will not go to
Why?
movies.
Well,
I
I
was
don't
taught
go-
early on by my family. My dad's a preacher. I was all my life, and I was told that was a devil house, and that's where the devil dwelled. And I never went to theaters.
Joey
So-
doesn't go because he falls asleep.
that's right. That's where I go to get my my best
apnea.
rest.
I don't know. I love the whole experience of a movie theater. I mean, now you can get it at
I do
home
too.
with
Now that
Bing.
they have like minions.
Menus? I've
Oh
been to
my
those.
god! There's like 6 or 7 minion movies that I've had to seen.
But you haven't seen Poltergeist.
Oh, never. I don't need those movies to convince me of what I believe.
No, it's not about. I don't think
it's not
about
that.
convincing.
It's
not
entertainment.
validation,
It's entertainment.
but it's not real. It's fiction.
But it's based on a true story.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's fiction based on a true story.
yeah. See, I mean, your
So are
your
the
understanding
minions.
of the world, or your understanding of life and all that, is real to you. But we have different ideas of it. So
Right.
what you believe is not what I believe. So it's
Absolutely.
not a real thing. To
And we're
me,
not supposed
so-
to.
No, that's what makes it so beautiful.
And what makes
know,
me
so
love you?
It makes
Thank
it
you.
so interesting.
I love you too.
Are you guys gonna talk about the room again? Don't bring that up.
So there was this little room.
It was really hot.
Oh God, it was
It
hot.
was hot. It was hot.
Oh, took me back.
Oh, what did Vinny say that Lindsay said exactly too? I missed it. Uh-oh.
Regardless of your
Oh, there-
belief due to past experiences, you need to go into every investigation as a zero. That's a great point.
Absolutely.
That's a great point.
Positively.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, and
And
you know,
that's
even
why-
though we went to the
yeah.
same little room, my experience was different from yours, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But you're right. You have to go in. I went in as a zero and started picking up maps, and what happened to me didn't happen to you.
Yeah.
So You can't say, "Oh, we were there and this happened to this guy, so it happened." You can't do that.
Well, I mean, thing is,
it's got to be personal paranormal experience.
Yeah, we witness the same events, but those events happen differently in your brain than what they happened in mine.
So you think I threw that chair over?
No, I'm not saying. I'm just saying that that's where my brain went, because my brain's saying, "Oh yeah,
that was weird."
Well, because the maps were on those hard boards, and we were lifting them out, and they could have easily hit the chair
twice.
Okay, yeah. Well, the first time the chair fell, because the second time the chair fell, you were kneeling on the ground. Your feet were towards the chair, because you were holding that box, so your feet were facing towards the chair. So my brain says, "Oh,
it was
Tim accidentally tapped the chair with his foot, and that's what made the chair fall."
So if you had been on my side and that chair fell toward you without hitting it,
then it would have been a different
parascale.
Right. Yeah,
But that's the beauty of investigating.
It is. It's freaking wonderful.
Joey's going to try to debunk it any way he can.
And that's what's good about this team, man. Mm-hmm. You've got to be pessimistic.
Yep.
You have to. If you go out there and say, "Yeah, we're ghost hunters and we believe in ghosts and we can prove it, and this is what happened this way," no, you go out there believing 0, like she said, and expect a 1 or a 2. Sometimes you'll get an 8 or a 9. Or you'll get a scratch in your back and you'll start bleeding.
Yeah, I don't know that you expect it. Let's just say you experience it, and then you give it, and then
exploring for it.
Yeah, and then
you're
you
investigating.
Then you can give it a number.
Wendy said you always have to go in as a skeptic, because if you don't, everything is paranormal.
Oh God, yeah. You walk in there, like the antique shop. I went in thinking, "Oh, this place is just going to be filled with paranormal," and you know what? A whole lot of stuff just didn't happen until it did.
Right.
But if you go in there thinking that everything there is going to give you something, you're going to have to walk out and turn it and run away.
Well, I think, every investigation we've been on so far, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, for me, it hasn't been a lot, but I've gone in every time very skeptical.
And that's what the equipment's for.
It took the Doña Ana to really make me go, "No, this shit's real," because there was no way of explaining it away otherwise.
Right.
I mean, there was only a certain amount of people there.
Mm-hmm.
We know nobody else was on the other floors when the stuff happened. So there was no explanation for it. So it had to be paranormal.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Just like the hitching post. That just blew my mind.
The ball part?
Where the boat fell on the owner? And he was struggling to get out.
Okay. Yeah.
The
SLS.
SLS.
That should be the number one thing we talk about.
Yeah. That'll be an episode 2 coming up soon.
Yes. Let's not give away all our secrets.
That pushed me way over the edge.
Yeah. So coming back to our
it's
Parapalooza.
called a paraledge.
A paraledge.
Oh my God.
I got pushed off the paraledge.
We're in trouble.
Boy. So yeah, it all brings it back to the Parapalooza.
Sorry, I'm funny.
So our big goal right now is to get through Parapalooza
And the show.
And I promise after Parapalooza, we'll be releasing a few episodes.
Yes.
That we haven't released since our June
anniversary episode.
You guys are going to love one of our investigations.
We've gone on quite a few.
So incredible. The hitching post blew me away. Right? Wouldn't you say?
I would say, yeah.
Yeah.
And we have a lot. We have a lot more to come too. Mm-hmm. We have some really cool things in the works. Things I don't want to talk about right now, but we really do have some really neat stuff in the works. So it's
para-private.
This. Oh my God!
All right.
Are you going to mute him again?
I've got so many more.
I'm trying to catch up on some comments here.
What did I just say? Para what?
There's too much para stuff going on. I can't keep up with all of it now. Well, the nice thing is you can go back and watch this.
Yes.
And write it all down. So.
Yeah. I'm going to patent all these tomorrow at the Phoenix.
He's going to come out with a para dictionary.
You're going to get put in a straitjacket tomorrow.
There you go. A paradic. Yeah.
What?
Don't say stop
If-
with
if-
paradicts.
if-
That's paradictionary.
If you go to downtown and you talk about a parascale, they're going to march you out in a white jacket. That's what's going to
No,
happen.
I just want to patent it.
All right.
Like, who the hell is this guy?
So yeah. So we'll come up with a paradictionary and all of the paraterms that
That's pretty pessimistic.
You know, when Wendy's talking about Vinny being her mentor, and I do have to say that, Vinny, if it wasn't for you,
yeah.
we wouldn't be here. Right
No, we
now.
wouldn't.
We really wouldn't.
No.
You know, it was that one phone call where you agreed to meet up with us and do the Healy County Jail that really got us started. And you know, I personally want to thank you for that because it's been such a cool adventure so far.
Yeah. Vinny, you're our para-Yoda.
Yeah.
There we go. The person stronger, it's pirate number 4. No, you know what, guys? I love you guys. Thanks for bringing me in because
We do. I guess it's been a blast.
it's been wonderful.
Even though we got to put you on mute.
He
every
can
once
be
in a while.
our Parawan
I'm the
Kenobi.
comedy relief. All right, just laugh at me. Just laugh at me.
Parawan Kenobi, really?
I'm Parawan. Parawan Kenobi.
You're our only hope.
Romeo.
That's
Oh, my God.
fantastic.
I think we got to have guests on the show because we just get way off base when we don't have
Oh,
guests.
you guys, man, join us. We're having way too much
God,
fun here.
This is great.
Oh,
Parayota. That's gotta be-
Paraplanetarium.
What?
You can put para in front of any word and just
I know,
have a
it works.
para orgasm.
But we need to.
I was delayed.
Oh my God!
Oh crap.
Back to Parapalooza because I think we lost half of everybody who was watching.
No, they're not. They're all still there.
Well, it's pretty late on the East Coast.
I know. We need to get some more people on the
Parabeer.
schedule. So
Yeah,
we
I
can
need to
fill up
drink
the
this.
week.
Push this, share this.
Well, that's something different. That's our subscription.
I know,
to
but
YouTube.
you guys do this to YouTube. Push us out there. Truth about beer. We got to do the 500, and so I can drink that beer because it's getting older and older every day
by the minute.
by the minute. And I really want to drink it before it gets really, really para horrible.
Lindsay said para beer.
Para beer.
Para beer.
We are para beer. It's the truth about para beer.
And
Oh, are we finishing?
No, we're not.
I thought you were
Are
going to
we?
the end.
well, I don't know. What time is it?
What's our time?
We're pretty close.
See, you don't last this long when I'm not
We
here.
don't have a guest. Yes, we do. We go 2 hours. What are you talking about?
You did?
Yeah,
Yeah, we've
Just
got some
about.
pretty long shows.
we've had some long shows. We don't have any guests tonight, so we just really wanted to drive home the Parapalooza because it's next weekend. So we need to get the schedule
Yeah.
out there. We need to get people ready to go. I'm excited about it. Really am. I think it's gonna be a great. It's
It'll
gonna
be
a great
great.
event.
It'll be a lot of fun. That's why we really hope to get more of our para family involved in it.
Yes.
Dustin and Lisa from South Cax kind of started a thing with the Para Unity or Investigators Unite
Right.
kind of movement, and I really like that. And I this is something that would just carry that into. I don't want to say the next level, but that would carry it forward so that it just keeps snowballing.
Yeah.
Have they reached out to us about Parapalooza?
We're gonna have to start reaching out to them personally.
I think so, yeah.
because
We're
we'd
gonna
love to have them all involved, and,
Yep.
and I guess that was the main purpose for tonight, is just to let everybody know that this isn't just a truth about beer and
Not at all.
type of a thing.
No, it's evolved.
Yeah, we want it to be for all of our para family.
It's to
Yeah.
help. It's to help build you guys,
do.
build your channel.
And like we said a while ago, we want to bring those people that are skeptical, that are afraid to talk about it, that are sitting on the parafence to like, I can relate with you. And I've had these experiences, and I'm not alone. And this is what it is. We're gonna open up this whole thing to many, 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 many people that are afraid or scared to come out and talk about it.
Wendy, what are you drinking tonight? You said half more hour. You meant half hour more. She said she's having fun.
Oh, so
And
nice.
she is a diehard fan. Wendy is always with us. All our fans are diehard. though, I
Wendy, we
think.
got a party together.
We did party with Wendy.
Yeah, we tried, and then you got sick.
You got sick.
It was sad.
We are having another party though.
No,
on
we need to do
October
like an RV
17th,
trip
we're doing a
and
party.
do an
So
investigation. When's our next investigation?
This weekend.
you don't pay attention to the calendar.
How about in the emergency room? Where are we going?
Globe.
We're going to Globe. Actually, we have a new location in Globeburg. Two new locations
Two new
for us.
locations. Yeah, for us. it's two
But
new
one location that's never been investigated that we're really
Are
excited
we allowed
about.
to talk about this?
Not that one, but we
Is
can't.
this a
well,
secret?
well, actually, this week's
kind of a secret.
investigation was part of the ghost tours, and it's sold out. So
So can I take my RV or?
if you want to, you could park it across the street from the jail.
I can park it anywhere.
Yeah.
We usually drive home the same night, but
Yeah. It's only Globe. It's only less
only
than an
an
hour.
Yeah, an RV
you can do that.
command center.
That's when he said it's my backwards Southern talking. We know what you mean.
That's Wendy. That's
I
southern.
do I want to read
backwards.
that, Wendy? She said, I think I hear Darren snoring.
That's southern backwards. Darren, if
Darren,
you're
wake
snoring-
up!
Wake up, Darren. You can't be snoring during our show.
Darren!
If you're snoring, we're gonna have to pull out the paraphernalia. Paraphernalia.
Paraphernalia.
We better be careful. We're going to drive this into the paraground.
All right, enough of that.
All right.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, we have some cool investigations coming up this weekend. Pretty exciting. Very exciting.
So when were you gonna tell me?
We've been telling you.
Does my wife
You're
know?
just not paying attention.
Does my wife know?
I don't know. Allison, shit. We've been mentioning it.
Did she say we were going?
I don't know.
Honey, are we going?
We've been mentioning it.
I hope so. Would love to have you all. It'll be fun. You've never been to the jail, have you? You haven't been to the jail
I've
with
been,
us.
to,
No,
I've
he
been,
hasn't been
I've
to
been
the
to jail.
You've been to jail, but
Not
have you
that
been to the jail?
No, but I've been in jail.
Oh, boy. Okay.
I think we probably
Road
have,
trip.
We probably have another New Mexico trip coming up soon, I would imagine.
Oh, that's true. We do.
We should.
Dude, all right, so hear me out. I can't say that. Hold on.
I know you know about Tombstone.
No. I have access to Puerto Penasco Paranormal Palooza. There's so much stuff that happens in Mexico. And there's so many stories.
Yeah.
Can you go to Mexico? Can you go to Rocky Point? Do you have a passport?
I don't have a passport.
Now I need to get it renewed.
You guys, you wouldn't believe. Do you know Al Capone lived on that island for many, many, many years? There's a hotel up there that he lived in, a house that he lived in. And there's some really, really paranormal crap that goes on up around that area that all of my friends down in Mexico have told me. And that would be a fun investigation.
You do realize that we have to make a back east trip first. We owe those guys.
Oh,
that,
yeah.
that
Oh,
road trip.
we definitely have to go to Bigfoot.
Yeah. Yeah, we have to.
then
that needs to be
Austin.
planned. Yep.
I got to get an oil change.
You're not taking your RV back there.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's go. Let's just go.
I got to get my fifth wheel.
Yeah.
When's that?
Next year.
Working on it. Yeah.
No, let's just go, man. So we'll do a GoFundMe for a trip all around the United States, and we'll come to Mike. We'll come to Coyote.
We got everybody in Florida.
We'll got everyone in Florida, and you guys. I mean, we'll do it, man. I'll get in the RV if we have a flat tire.
And we got all of our Ohio friends too.
I think we lost Mike tonight because I haven't seen anything from Mike. I think we might have lost him.
Yeah, maybe the video is too rough for his eyes.
Could be.
Put him to sleep. It was
That's just pathetic.
on that thought.
On that thought.
Do you know how many times we're going to get all these paraphrases?
Yeah, you're gonna watch this back and you go, "What were we para-thinking?"
What the?
Wendy, we'll have to work in. So you'll have to go
Yes,
with
because
us.
we do have contacts in Pennsylvania
Yes, we do.
as
Oh,
well.
we're
So,
8:20. I'm sorry, I didn't see that.
So I think the idea was to fly to Ohio, wasn't it? And
Yeah.
Rent an RV and then take the trip
then
down
go
to
from
Florida
there.
and back. And then
My
fly
dad
back.
lives in Ohio. I'm taking the RV to Ohio.
There you go.
right. My sister lives.
Do
in
you
Ohio
fly
too, so-
there?
Okay.
I'll drive the RV
And
there.
then we'll just drive down to Florida.
I'll
and back.
There you go.
You stay in a tent right outside the RV.
Stay in a tent.
You can stay in the RV.
The hell's that about?
No, we're taking the
my own
RV to Ohio.
I want to stay in a damn tent.
We're taking the RV to Ohio. You can sleep with me.
No.
You can pack us all in there.
You and Joey had the encounter.
We had the big encounter.
How big was that room?
It wasn't
like
very big.
8x8?
Yeah, maybe give or take. Yeah, it was tiny, and it was hot.
Yeah, it was hot.
Was hot.
All right.
I still think we need to do a sleepover at the jail one of these times, but obviously when it gets
Yeah.
cooler,
You gotta have the RV.
we definitely need to do. No, I mean sleep in the jail.
Yeah,
in the RV.
Right. We have the command center. We sleep in the jail, run the power cables, have all the monitors.
Across the street.
Across the street.
No, I'll do it right next to it. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, there's really not anywhere to park over there, but yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll do it.
All right,
It'll be
we'll do
great.
that.
We will do it one of these days.
See, I totally agree, Lindsay. What would Lindsay say?
You didn't
There's
hear what
enough
you
of us
said.
that
You just
can
said
do
I
that.
agree.
I'm reading I'm ADD. I'm reading from the bottom up.
Yes, we need to start planning it, and there is enough of us to go do it for sure.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Absolutely,
So we
Wendy.
need to make
When
this
it's
happen.
cooler.
All right, let's wrap this up. So we got Parapalooza coming up next weekend. So please, 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 if you haven't reached out to us yet, please do so. Get your spot. Let's get some
Yes.
topics in there.
Yes, we may add the 18th.
We may. We'll see.
We may. So right now it's 19th and 20th.
Right.
So if we get some spillover, then we'll start on the evening of the 18th.
Yes.
And go to Truth About Beer and subscribe. We need 500 subscribers so I can drink this 10-year-old beer.
You'll
because
get it. You're going to get it by next
If
week.
it's 12 years old, I ain't doing it.
It's going to make you grow crystals in your
It's
ears.
already 13 years old.
No, I'm going to be back in the hospital.
We don't want that.
No, we don't.
I don't care. They treat you well. It was a really good time. If you don't have COVID in the hospital right now, it's a good time.
It's a good time. Yeah, nice. All right.
All right.
So are you saying this has been the Truth About Beer and
We, huh?
All things Parapalooza.
all things Parapalooza?
Parapalooza.
And exactly.
Thank you guys for joining us. Come back and see us next week.
We don't have our normal outro tonight.
So I'm going to hit the button.
Oh, you can do that?
Yeah, well, might as
Okay.
well. So,
Peace. We love you.
Go out
so
with a bang.
until
Tell
next
your friends.
time. We love you
Share
guys.
this with your friends.
Cheers.
Cheers. I'll
see ya.
Here we go.
Hit the button.
Welcome to the Truth About Beer.